Hello, welcome to part 6 of bot development in Python. Um, in this tutorial here, we're going to be covering sounds, and also we're going to be covering web scraping or public data hacking, whatever you want to call it. Basically taking information from websites and using it for our stuff. And you can use this method of web scraping, making a bot for web crawling, spider, whatever you want to call it, outside of a chat bot. Now, I'm going to be covering all of that in more detail in my Python 101 tutorials. But for now, we're just going to do it here. Okay? So I'm not going to explain too much in depth. I am going to cover quite a bit of it. So first off, we're going to do some sounds here. We're going to do import win sound. And what that is it's for making sounds here. Okay? So next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a sound boolean variable, and this is a true and false, and we're just going to call it sound equals true. Okay, so now we have that. So inside of here of our on message, we're going to make global sound. Okay, and then here we'll say if sound when sound dot beep. And this is going to take, what this is saying is if sound is true, I don't have to, I'll just do it this way just to show what it's saying, but once you get the hang of it, you can just cut that part off there, and this means if true, and this means if false. Okay? So what this is doing here, it's making a global variable throughout all of the code here. Okay, and it's not just like a local thing, which hope you understand what that means. Like a global meaning I can change it and it'll stay the same throughout the whole class, or the whole module, the whole thing here. If it was local, it would be confined to one place, like one method, one class, one whatever. Okay, so we're testing if it's true. Then we're using the win sound module, which is basically kind of the same way we did, well, this stuff too, like self. Self basically is saying self, and what this is it extends. It's a child in it of the CH room manager class. So this basically inherits or extends. How can I say this? It takes it's basically everything of the room manager class. It copies itself, but then it overwrites certain methods that are already in there, like on message, and it does extra stuff. It's like room manager class plus more. Okay, and that's the basics of extending classes. Okay, so this is basically calling the module name and then the class. But like how we did here, if we were using this in a different class, we would call YouTube bot, or no, we would call YouTube bot.py, or not .py, but YouTube bot.screen name to nick, and then we'd pass in username. But see, like here, we're going to call winSound, which is the module, and then there's a method called beep, and it takes in 2 integers. And basically, the first one is the frequency of it, basically the sound, and that's about a good sound. And then the length of it, pretty much. Okay? So if sound is true, it does that. So we're going to start a new command. We're going to say like our normal. And user.name is a string, so an object of a string basically, so we can use string methods on it, and that's what that is. So if user.name equals, you want to put your screen name in here because you want to be the only one who can turn this on and off. Okay? So there's that. Oops. Make sure you put that. Okay. Using the, what do we want to do here? So we're going to make another if sound equals true, set sound to equal false, else sound equals true. Okay. And there we go. There is our sounds. Okay? So now we'll come up here. As you can see, last time I didn't add this in the tutorial, but go ahead and add your new commands here. And we're going to add another one today called Urban Dictionary. Okay? And that is going to be our public data hacking. So we'll go ahead and save this real quick and run it. Oops. Alright. Make sure you capitalize the beep. The B on the beep. Okay. Sorry about that. And there we go. Beeps. Every message we get while it's on, it will beep. Okay. So let me open up Google. Sorry. Alright, come on, darn it. Really? Okay, so what the hell is going on here? We should probably do one of these, huh? Okay, now we'll run this. How about that? Jeez. Come on. Stupid thing. Okay. Alright. That's it for this one. When we come back, it'll be web scraping. Peace.